So, all right, Nyiddle, take it away. Good luck.
Good morning, everybody. This is Goosebumps Dead of Night, ironically at the crack of dawn. My name is Nyiddle. I'm a horror speedrunner. I'm joined by my wonderful emotional support couch. If you guys want to introduce yourselves super quick.
My name is Katlink. I run a lot of horror games, but I'm just here to witness the Goosebumps and all the joys of Slappy, my childhood nightmare.
And I'm Captainezekiel. I'm also a horror speedrunner, a very good friend of Nyiddle's, and I'm here to witness some amazing flying on a box.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into it, and I'll start explaining. What is this? This was made as a tie-in to the 2020 live-action Goosebumps movie. It was the sequel, and as a result, we are blessed with the voice acting of Jack Black as both R.L. Stine and Slappy. And the basic gist of the plot here is that R.L. Stine has been trapped in a typewriter, and Slappy has freed all the monsters from the Goosebumps novels. So time will start in just a couple seconds as soon as we get movement. So 3, 2, 1, let's bump.
So exactly who are you?
All right. So, first thing you're going to notice, strafe running. We're going to be strafe running the entire game pretty much because this game was made in Unity, and as with a lot of Unity games, you actually get almost double your movement speed when you're strafe running compared to just running in a straight line. So you're going to see a lot of that. I'm going to be trying to optimize my lines while being strafed. We're going to come over here. This is our first sort of major glitch. We're going to trigger the graveyard ghoul. Her name is Gwen. The community has named her. And you're going to notice those boxes just kind of disappear. There's a sequence that we're supposed to be doing right now in that room to the right. We're just going to sneak on by. And then we're going to load a checkpoint in order to skip a cutscene. You may notice the voice lines, they overlap. They get totally destroyed because we're going way too fast for the game. But that's great. That's exactly what you want to see in a speedrun. So we're going to come over here, collect this other page. We have to collect 10 pages in the house. And oh no, it's a lawn gnome attack.
Oh, gnome.
We don't really care about any of these gnomes except for the one holding the key. So it's kind of RNG where he's going to go. And that actually was pretty good. So we got the dining room key. There's a lot of sounds happening. It's very chaotic in Goosebumps Dead of Night. We're going to get the master bedroom key, and then we're coming up to our second sort of major glitch. It's a glitch called hitbox displacement. So by crouching under there, I've actually changed where my hitbox is, and it allows us to clip through that door and get this page in that closet, which we were not supposed to be in. Then I'm going to load a checkpoint, which puts us in the living room. I'm going to come over here, load another checkpoint. And then our next major hitbox displacement, we're going to interact with the living room door from the opposite side, which skips a cutscene that's like a minute and a half, and also prevents the killer clown from spawning in the house altogether.
That's great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So there's like 3 enemies that we're supposed to be dealing with right now in the house, and that's one of them. Sorry, jump scare warning.
Hello.
Yeah, it's going to get all of us because if we die, we get jump scared. It's baby's first jump scare game. And yeah, we do have to do this slightly over again. Not a huge deal. Everything is a one-hit kill in this game. You thought... let me just grab that. You thought some of these earlier horror games were spooky tonight, but this is the true horror.
Literally childhood horror right here.
So graveyard ghoul no longer in the hallway. We're going to come through to Slappy's room. We're going to grab our second to last page. You may have heard me mention we need 10 pages. That was... Well, the game thinks that was page 9. The reality of it, if you were astute and you were counting, we've actually only collected 10 pages. But because we skipped that first cutscene, similar to like a Metroid game, the game gave us sort of like retroactive credit for the page that we didn't collect. So we're coming up to the Slappy fight. First major boss fight, biggest pain point in the run by far. Once again, jump scare warning if we do die. I don't know if it'll happen. I'm hoping it won't. The main basis of this fight is we need to throw 3 lawn gnomes at Slappy's face. And where these lawn gnomes appear is RNG. Slappy's spawn points are not RNG. They are slightly deterministic. Okay, we don't want to die there. Yeah, so the red gnomes will try to kill you, and they actually have some range on those attacks they do. So if they get anywhere near you and they start doing their attack, it's pretty much over. Just give me that gnome, and then we're waiting for Slappy.
Get him!
Come on. Oh, he's gooping. All right, we're gonna just go stand by the door because the closer we are to the door, the faster we can get out of here once we kill Slappy. Just waiting for him.
One more.
Yeah. The way he works is he'll run away if you look at him. So you want to kind of like be angled away from him. And that's it. We beat the game. GG. No, I'm just kidding.
Clap anyways.
Yeah, please clap. So we thought we were trapping Slappy back in the book. Turns out we were wrong. We're heading to the second area, which is called the greenhouse. Now would actually be a great time for any quick donations. We have like 30 seconds.
Hello, I'm so sorry. I was caught up in that cutscene. I'm like, it's okay. So this character not only makes me uncomfortable, but there's a $15 donation from Kakususora who says, "Slappy scared me since I was a kid, but I am here for Needle and Couch. Love you guys." So it's very on target.
Yeah, Slappy the dummy is genuinely terrifying.
I hate him so much.
So we're moving on to the greenhouse. We're going to use a pretty big glitch here that's going to come up one more time in the run. This is probably the most broken section of the run. The house had a few glitches here and there. We clipped through some doors. We got some pages out of order. That's all well and good. We're going to do probably the most flashy glitch in a little bit here. But first I have to pick up that walkie-talkie. So this is actually based on one of the Goosebumps novels where a person gets turned into a tree. My lovely girlfriend Alyssa was telling me the name of the novel before the run, but I totally forgot it. And what we did here was we set up what's called ISG. If you've played, or if you know of Legend of Zelda, you probably know ISG as Infinite Sword Glitch. Forget that. In Goosebumps, it's Infinite Sprint Glitch, baby. So
Let's go!
So essentially, we're maxed out on our stamina right now, so we should be exhausted and shouldn't be able to sprint. But because this game has a quirk where if a dialogue line is ending as you're exhausted, for whatever reason, you just continually sprint forever, for as long as you're in that sequence. So right now we're sprinting even though we're not meant to be. Get ready for some awful voice lines. Yeah?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm sorry.
I understood none of
Excuse
that.
me?
So we're gonna cross these lily pads here. Nice. And this is probably the most flashy glitch in the run.
Oh.
This is called box fly.
I'm ready for liftoff.
Yeah, I want everybody to get hyped for box fly. It's not the easiest thing to pull off on a new setup. But so we're gonna eat the mystery sludge. That's great. Mystery sludge, delicious.
Delicious.
We're gonna move this box over here. The game wants us to do like a whole bunch of puzzles. But we don't want to do those. I just want to get on top of this box here.
I just.
Hang on.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. This is it's one of those like, it works until it doesn't sort of things.
It's a little finicky.
Yeah. And
I believe we can get on top of this box. I believe.
oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just having some mouse sensitivity question marks.
Oh, box, come back.
Hang on.
We need you.
That was almost what we wanted, but the box left without us. Hang on.
Hold.
Oh, gosh.
Pause.
You got this.
Hang on, I need a little more mouse space for what I'm doing here.
Jiggle, jiggle.
So we're trying to get on top of the box.
Maybe a quick donation while we're waiting.
Yeah, quick donation while we're getting on top of the box, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. $10 from Nico Hart, who says, "My meme dude. Always proud of you, man. Good luck on the run, and don't forget the typewriter, you goop."
All right, so normally this isn't this hard. I'm actually a little confused here.
Sometimes it's the difference of being on a different setup. Everything feels a little weird.
Yeah, it is.
You got this. Can we get some hype for Nyiddle? You
Yeah,
got this, right?
Can we get some hype?
There we
Oh,
go.
there it is.
Thank you. The energy I needed. All right, so we're on the box, and now, hang on. We're on the box.
Oh,
and
don't get off that box.
Now, yeah, wait. All right, I want to be very careful
Let's
here.
go.
All right, now we're flying. All right, cool.
Woo!
So, that was
We got
not.
liftoff.
That was not the trick I expected to struggle on, but we're here, so that's the important part.
We made it.
Basically, I can show you the world, and we are currently flying on a box. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that we were supposed to do in this section. We were supposed to collect like 4 ingredients. We only collected 1. Or I mean, don't you guys remember when we got the green goo, the honeycomb, and the
I remember
purple
everything.
flower? Yeah, you guys remember that. It was this whole process. So this section is like 3 sections in one, and it's realistically, casually, probably like 20 or 30 minutes. We skipped all that, and we just grabbed the last last ingredient, and like a Metroid game, we now have access to the ingredients we need. I told myself I wouldn't spill, but there I go. So we're making basically the cure for our tree virus, and it's really complicated. And FYI, if you mix these colors together, they do not make purple. And
Very splashy.
Yeah, it's very splashy. I told myself I would get all the juice in the in the pitcher, but we're trying our best out here. All right, so we made the purple drink. We're gonna sip the purple drink.
Delicious.
Delicious. So this is the cure. However, we also have to cure Dr. Brewer, who is the tree creature to my immediate left. Also, those hands are just wonderful, dude. So there's Dr. Brewer.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, bud. So what better way to cure him than by just yeeting the potion directly at his face, right? And it's very important I don't click here for the next, 20 seconds, because the mouse will escape the game and it'll alt-tab me out of the game. So for the next 10, 15 seconds, we're in keyboard-only mode.
I know how to cure the poison now.
Nice job, Dr. Brewer. All bark.
All right. Any quick donations? We have a quick cutscene.
Yeah, absolutely. How about $10 from Raptor Roses, who says, "Good morning. Good luck with the old goosebump and nyiddling. Enjoy the dulcet tones of Jack Black. I mean, Mick Wingert. And try not to get gooped." Less than 3.
So we're on to the third chapter, the Tesla Tower. This is a really long, smell you later. This is a really long, tedious puzzle section. We're not going to do any of the puzzles. You guessed it. We're skipping everything. So we're going to be doing a skip here called Tesla Skip. And big shout outs to the Goosebumps speedrunning community. All 4 of us, I want to say. Balvetta Vex, Nico Hart, Flirt Maderp, all have contributed immensely towards making this run as fast as it is. When I first opened up the leaderboard, it was 52 minutes was the time, and my current record is down to 11 minutes and 19 seconds. So we've come a long way.
That's wild.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing a thing called Tesla Skip. There's 3 puzzle rooms here. You have to drag a bunch of stuff around. You have to start a bunch of electric machines and things. We don't want to do any of that. It's way slow. So we're going to skip all that and try and get this Tesla gun early. If there's one skip I was going to struggle on, I think this one might be it. But let's see how this goes.
This is easy.
It is easy. Yeah. Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh, crouch spam. Crouch
Hang
spam.
on. So we're trying to get up on top here, like this. Boom.
There you go.
Easy peasy.
Nice.
No sweat.
Easy.
Let's go. All right, cool. So we use our hitbox displacement glitch, just like we're going to do again here a little bit. There we go. So there's also another maze section that we're supposed to do there. We're not doing that. Thanks to hitbox displacement, we can interact with stuff super early in a way that the game did not intend. And that basically is the saving grace of this section. So I have to be really careful here, not because the platforms are falling, but because I'm waiting for an audio cue. Make them pay. Okay. So once he finishes saying make him pay, we're good to continue using our sprint. And you may notice I'm fully exhausted, but I'm still sprinting. So we have activated infinite sprint for this section. I only have 1 shot to get this, and then I'll have to do it the vanilla way. So let's see. Woo! Let's go. Okay, so the platforms are falling all around us. There's a really tight timing you can do to basically skip one of the falling platforms. The game wants you to go really a roundabout way. It doesn't want you to go the most direct way. But because we're running at full speed and we don't exhaust ourselves, we're able to skip that platform. And now we're heading up into the final boss fight, actually. Quick donation if you got one.
Absolutely. $5 from Delicious, who says 3 of my favorite people on the stage. Goosebumps? What else could you ask for? I'm so proud to call you all my friends. Good luck, Needly. Less than 3.
So kind. Thank you, guys. So, Slappy, final boss fight. We're going to see, he's going to basically, he has an energy shield. Hey, GDQ, how do you guys feel about orbs? Good. Okay, so we're going to shoot some orbs. Feel free to shout orb every time. It's
Orb.
Nice. Great.
Orb.
So we have to do this basically 9 times. Remember the clown? We
Oh yeah, I totally remember.
totally
him.
got
Great
to
guy.
know him. Yeah. And these orbs do spawn sort of in the same spot. There's a little bit of like deterministic RNG where if you're looking at them, they won't like to spawn directly in your field of view. This is the last set of orbs. Time will be coming up as soon as we kill Slappy. He'll say a voice line. I'll give a word. So 3 more orbs, and then we shoot 1 back at Slappy. You can actually get infinite sprint in this section. I actually had it, and I ruined it slightly. But that's okay. Infinite sprint doesn't help too much. So time will be coming up as soon as this orb connects back with Slappy. So, time.
Woo! Take that, Slappy! Get out of here!
Get out of here. Thank you guys so much for having me. SGDQ, thank you for having me on. I can't believe it's Goosebumps at like 8 a.m. What is this reality we've stepped into? Big shout outs to my couch. Big shout outs to the Goosebumps Dead of Night community. Big shout outs to Jack Black for voicing perhaps 2 of the characters in this game. We're still not 100% sure. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you guys.
Woo!
Another great run this morning, and essentially closing out this Scary Games block. Let's get one more donation in before I'm heading out. So $20 from Nico with the C, who says, sitting at home, watching my homie Niddly crush this run. You're one of the most amazing people I've had the pleasure to meet through speedrun communities. Thank you for being you. Kat and Zeke, you're all right as well. Less than 3. And with that, that is the end of my hosting here at this SGDQ 2023. But as always, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, chefs, for your time, for spending time with me, and for being up during this amazing Scary Games block. Well, I will see you, you'll see me for recaps and interviews and things. So no worries, I'll still be around. Have a good rest of your morning. And with that, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back shortly.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, everyone watching here in the audience as well as online here at Summer Games Done Quick 2023, live here in Minneapolis and powered by Twitch. My name is JD Puppy, and I'm going to be your host for the next little while. I'm very excited. Coming up soon, we've got Beard Blade Any Percent by Jangle Storm coming right up, followed by Dharma Dujo by Liz Star, also Any Percent. Would love to read off a couple of donations for you. Love seeing all of the hype here. We've raised over $490,000 for MSF this week so far, and the hype just keeps on coming. We've got $50 from Snipes5546 saying, I've been watching GDQ events since 2015, I believe, but this is the first event that I've been able to attend in person due to the pandemic. It is amazing to meet all these people with an interest in speedrunning and just hang out, as well as seeing all the work that goes into the event that isn't seen on stream. I think this will be the first of many donations this marathon. So here's to even more of this awesome event. Snipes, thank you so much for the long-time support as well as this donation. Happy to have you here. We also have a $15 donation from FireIf saying, always a pleasure seeing GDQ go live. Awesome runs, awesome cause. Thank you so much for your donation. And that's right, we are raising money for an awesome cause. If you're curious, I mentioned MSF earlier. Who is MSF? Well, Doctors Without Borders, also known as MSF, is an independent international organization that offers medical humanitarian assistance to people based solely on need, irrespective of race, religion, gender, or political affiliation. Over the past 5 decades, MSF has grown from a group of a few hundred volunteers to an international movement, providing over 10 million medical consultations in more than 70 countries every year. MSF's core values of humanitarianism, independence, neutrality, and impartiality continue to drive their work in providing life-saving aid to people whose survival is threatened by violence, neglect, or catastrophe, primarily due to armed conflict, epidemics, malnutrition, exclusion from healthcare, or natural disasters. You help MSF save lives. So please consider making those donations, even as small as $5, which could buy 4 treatments to cure adult patients from malaria, 5 rapid tests to diagnose HIV infection, and enough vaccine to immunize 13 children against measles. So please, every little bit can help. All right, and we are going to turn it over to Jangle Storm with their Any Percent run of Beard Blade. Take it away.